Your cat has been quietly testing you since the day they met you. Not once, not occasionally, every single day. And most owners are failing tests they don't even know they're taking. Scientists who study feline behavior confirmed something that changes how you see every interaction. Your cat runs 4 specific behavioral tests on the person they trust most. These tests measure your emotional reliability, your patience, your consistency, and something in your voice that your cat reads better than most humans can. And the last test, number 4, is the one researchers say reveals more about your relationship than anything else your cat does. Most owners fail it without ever realizing. Find out if you're one of them. Your cat has been testing you since the day they arrived. Not occasionally. Not when they feel like it. Every single day. And most owners are failing tests they do not even know they are taking, quietly being filed away in their cat's assessment of whether they are truly safe to trust. Scientists who study feline behavior have identified 4 specific behavioral tests that cats run exclusively on the person they have chosen. These tests measure your emotional availability, your patience, your consistency, and something in your voice that your cat reads with a precision that would surprise most people. Each test has a pass and a fail. Each result gets stored. And your cat's entire model of who you are, how safe you are, how reliable you are, how worth trusting you are, is built from the accumulated results of these 4 tests run over and over across months and years. The last one, test number 4, is the one researchers say reveals the most about the true state of your relationship. Most owners fail it regularly without ever realizing it. And every time they do, their cat quietly pulls back just a little further. Find out where you stand. Your cat is sitting across the room. Maybe on the bookshelf looking down at you. Maybe on the floor, looking up. Maybe in that spot on the couch they claimed 3 years ago and you have simply accepted as theirs now. And then, from wherever they are, they look at you and begin to blink slowly. Soft. Deliberate. Unhurried. That is not just affection. That is a test that in her Manual of Clinical Behavioral Medicine for Dogs and Cats, Dr. Karen Overall, one of the most respected names in veterinary behavioral science, describes the slow blink as a voluntary interruption of vigilance. Those are the exact words. A voluntary interruption of vigilance. Consider what that means. Your cat is both predator and prey. Their vigilance, that constant low-level alertness, is not a mood. It is a survival system. It runs automatically. Switching it off, even for a moment, is a deliberate choice that their nervous system does not make lightly. When your cat slow blinks at you, they are choosing to lower that system. To be briefly unguarded. To show you something soft. Some researchers call it the cat kiss. It carries that level of emotional weight, but here is where the test comes in. Your response tells your cat everything. If you slow blink back, matching their softness, meeting their vulnerability with your own, you pass. You have demonstrated that you are emotionally safe. That when they open up, you open up in return. In human terms, it is the equivalent of someone being vulnerable with you, and you choosing to be vulnerable back instead of pulling away. If you stare back wide-eyed and unblinking, you fail. Not because you meant anything by it, but because in feline communication, a hard, unblinking stare is how cats assert dominance or gather information about a potential threat. Without realizing it, you responded to their kiss with a challenge. Your cat noticed. They filed it away. The fix is simple. Next time your cat slow blinks at you, close your eyes slowly and open them halfway. Hold it for a moment, then look away gently. Watch what they do next. There is a specific moment that happens regularly in every cat owner's home that almost nobody recognizes as a test. Your cat walks toward you. Not all the way. They stop a foot or 2 away. They are not asking for pets. They are not meowing. They are not doing anything obvious. They are just near you, orbiting without landing. Most owners do one of several things. They reach out immediately. They scoot closer. They call the cat's name to encourage them forward. They try to close the distance themselves. Every single one of those responses fails the test. Dr. Dennis Turner, former head of the companion animal group at the University of Zurich and one of the most widely cited researchers in human-cat relationship science, addressed this directly. In The Domestic Cat, The Biology of Its Behavior, he documented that cats show significantly more affiliative behavior, more closeness, more engagement, more genuine connection, when their human allows the cat to fully dictate the timing and distance of contact. Read that again. The cat connects more when the human does less. What your cat is doing in that orbiting moment is running a patient's assessment. They are checking whether you understand that approach is their decision, whether you will wait, whether you can be the kind of calm, steady presence that does not grab or rush or interrupt cat social structure. Patience is not just a virtue. It is evidence of safety. An impatient creature is an unpredictable one. And unpredictable means dangerous. When your cat walks near you and you simply stay still, no reaching, no calling, no moving closer, you pass. You have demonstrated something their nervous system genuinely responds to, that you can be trusted not to override them. If they then choose to come the rest of the way, if they press against you on their own terms, that is not just affection. That is the test result coming back positive. Every time you come home, your cat has already prepared an assessment. You may not have known you were walking into a test, but the moment you open that door, it has already begun. Watch what they do. They might trot toward you with their tail raised, curved at the tip into a question mark shape. A small meow or several. They rub their face against your shins, or your bag, or your shoes. They circle your feet. Every single part of that sequence is a data collection. They are measuring the energy you brought back with you. Dr. Sharon Crowell Davis, writing in the Journal of Applied Animal Behavior Science, described how cats use greeting rituals to confirm whether the bond is still intact after separation, the way a close friend might check in with a quiet "you okay?" before the real conversation starts. They are not just happy to see you. They are verifying something. And your response either confirms or disrupts what they need to feel. A soft voice, even a few quiet words, passes the test. You do not need to be enthusiastic. You do not need to make a production of the arrival. You simply need to acknowledge them. A gentle tone that says, "I see you. I am here. We are okay." A hand offered low for them to sniff. Their ritual, respected on their terms, passes. Walking straight past them without acknowledgement fails. Not because cats require a performance from you, but because after hours of your absence, they ran to the door to check if everything was still intact between you. And you walked past the check. They remember that. It goes into the file. The greeting ritual takes 30 seconds. The relationship it maintains is built over years. This is the test researchers say reveals the most about the true state of a cat-human relationship. And it happens in the most ordinary moment imaginable. Your cat meows at you. Not because they are hungry. Not because something is wrong. Just a meow. A chirp. Sometimes a long, drawn-out sound that fills the room. Sometimes barely audible. And you have approximately 3 seconds before the test result is recorded. Dr. Suzanne Schatz, a professor of phonetics at Lund University in Sweden, spent years studying the acoustic relationship between cats and their owners. Her research, detailed in The Secret Language of Cats, established something remarkable. Cats can distinguish emotional nuance in the human voice with a level of precision that most people underestimate significantly. Not just loud versus quiet. Not just happy versus angry. Subtle nuance. The difference between genuine warmth and performed warmth. The difference between patience and barely contained irritation. The difference between someone who is emotionally available in this moment and someone who is physically present, but somewhere else in their head. Your cat hears all of it. When they meow at you, they're not always asking for something concrete. Often, they're doing something more specific. They are checking your emotional availability. Testing whether you are someone they can approach right now. Whether the channel between you is open. Your tone in the response tells them everything. A warm response, even a simple, quiet acknowledgement, even if it takes you a second or two, passes. It tells your cat that you are reliable. That when they reach toward you, you reach back. That the channel is open. A sharp response fails. A sigh fails. Silence fails. Irritation, even subtle irritation they can hear in the slight edge of your voice, fails. And crucially, your cat does not interpret that as they're busy right now. They interpret it as their mood is unpredictable. Approaching may not be safe. And so they pull back. Not dramatically. Not all at once. Gradually. They meow a little less. They check in a little less often. They stop initiating as much. And the owner usually has no idea why. They just notice slowly that their cat seems more distant than they used to be. This is why this test matters more than the others. The slow blink test, the proximity test, the greeting test, those happen in moments you can see. You know they are happening because the cat is visibly in front of you doing something. The delayed response test happens in moments that feel like nothing. A small sound from across the room. A quick reaction from you. Done in 5 seconds. Filed immediately. And it runs dozens of times a week. The accumulation of those 5-second moments, the warmth or the edge in your voice across hundreds of small exchanges, is what your cat uses to build their most fundamental assessment of you. Not the big moments. Not the long play sessions or the special treats or the weekend mornings when you have time. The small ones. The tired ones. The ones when you are distracted and they call out anyway and you answer without thinking. Those are the ones that count the most. For tests. Run quietly. Run constantly. Run across the entire length of your relationship. Your cat does not grade you on a single day. They do not decide who you are based on one bad morning or one moment of impatience. They are running a long study. Patient, careful, thorough. The way only a cat can be. And what they are looking for, underneath all 4 tests at the core of every assessment, is one thing. Are you safe? Are you consistent? Can I trust that the version of you I see today is the same version I will see tomorrow? Every slow blink you return says yes. Every moment you let them approach on their own terms says yes. Every soft word at the door after a long day says yes. Every warm response to a small sound from across the room says yes. Your cat is not difficult. They are not testing you to be cruel or demanding or exhausting. They are testing you because trust, real trust, the kind that makes them go limp in your arms and yawn openly in your presence and turn their back at the food bowl, that kind of trust does not come from one good moment. It comes from 1,000 small ones. And you are building them right now, whether you realize it or not. The question is which ones you're building. Now you know how to choose. If this changed how you see your cat, hit like. Share it with someone whose cat has been testing them and they never knew. Subscribe because next time we cover what your cat does while you sleep and what it quietly says about everything you just read.